for the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. Well, amidst threat of instability to the JDS Congress coalition, Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy is scheduled to meet Congress President Rahul Gandhi today. Now, though the Chief Minister's aide stated that the meeting is routine, political circles are rife with rumours that it is being held in the backdrop of confusion caused by the statements of former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Well, Kumaraswamy in fact, will be meeting the AICC president at his residence, and he is also likely to discuss the issue of including JDS State President H. Vishwanath into the coordination committee meeting. Well, Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy will be meeting President Ramnath Kovind at Rashtrapati Bhavan today. H.D. Kumaraswamy will request President to promulgate Karnataka Debt Relief Ordinance, which provides relief from debt to small farmers, agricultural labourers and those from economically weaker sections. Kumaraswamy will also be holding a meet with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Well, HDK will be requesting the Prime Minister to give funds for flood-ravaged Kodagu. Well, Kodagu has been battered by rains. Several areas were completely flooded. Many people have also lost their lives. HDK in the past also requested relief from Prime Minister Modi for Kodagu. Well, Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also visited the district and assured all assistance possible. Well, HDK will be meeting the Prime Minister in the wake of the same. Chief Minister will also be holding a meet with Home Minister Rajnath Singh as well as Nitin Gadkari in order to give them a report with regard to the recent floods in the state. Well, HDK will request Union Minister Rajnath Singh to allot a fund of 200 crore rupees from the centre. Well, Kumaraswamy is scheduled to meet President Ramnath Kovind to impress upon him to give assent to the debt relief ordinance that the state government has already proposed. Well, he will also be meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi in order to discuss about the situation of floods in the state. Well, personal secretary of Sri Mutt in Mantralaya, Acharya, who had stayed away from Mutt rituals, all of a sudden was seen attending the Aradhana program in Mutt yesterday. Well, Suyamendra Acharya had stayed away from Purva Aradhane, Madhya Aradhane, Uttara Aradhane as well as other rituals. Now, Mutt staff and devotees were delighted by the surprise visit of Suyamendra Tirtha yesterday. People were seen carrying the seer and dancing. All this was being silently watched by the Pidadipati of Mantralaya, Subhadendra Shri Hasan Mukha. The entire Mutt is said to be gossiping around the same since yesterday. Well, while people from across the nation and states are trying their best to help the flood victims in Kerala and Kodagu, flood victims have a different version of their own. Flood victims at the Valmiki Bhavan in Kushalnagar allege that they are not getting a proper food and that half-cooked food is being served to them. Not just that, the flood victims taking shelter here complain that though there are more than 200 people staying, only 3 toilets have been provided to them. Not just that, they also state that officials concerned are treating them like beggars.
ನಾವಾಗೆ ಮಡಿಕೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವರು ಕೆಲಸನೂ ಹಾಳಾಯ್ತು ಪಾಪದ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸ್ಕೂಲು ಹಾಳಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಡು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಉಂಟಾ ಇಷ್ಟು ಗಂಡಸರು ಇರುವಾಗ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಡಿಗೆ ಬಿಡೋದು ಉಂಟಾ ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವೇ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ 1 2 3 ಸುಮ್ಮಾ ಅದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಏನೋ ಸೌಕರ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಏನೋ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಂತ ಬಡವರೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗುದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಹೇಳು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಡ ನಮಗೆ ಕೋಟಿ ಗಂಟ್ಲೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಡ ನಮಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಂಗಲೆನೂ ಬೇಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1-2 ಗುಡಿಸಲು ಸಾಕು ಒಂದು ಗುಡಿಸಲಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇನ್ನು ತುಂಬಾ ದಿವಸ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ಬೇಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇರೋ ಜಾಗ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನರ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಜನರು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಜನರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿದ್ದವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ನಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ
ನಾವು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ ಹೋಗೋದು ಕೂತಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾರು ಒಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಊಟ ತಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೋಗೋದು ತಡ್ಕೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಗೇನೆ ಕೂತಿ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಳ, ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಗೇನೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ DC ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ಲಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು ಟಾರ್ಫಲ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಿಗೆ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗೇನಿತ್ತು, ನಾವೇ ಬಂದು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾವೇ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವೇ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇದು ಯಾರು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹುಡುಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ 10-20 ಜನ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ಲಿ, ನೋಡ್ಲಿ, ಏನು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿ ಸರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಆಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಬಟ್ಟೆ, ನೀರು, ಅನ್ನ, ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್, ವಸತಿ ಮಲ್ಗೋಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಡ. ಈ ಒಂದು ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಉಂಟು, ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ತಾನೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರ್ಕಾರದನ್ನ ನಂಬಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ನಂಬಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಜನ, ನಮ್ಮಂತೂರ್ ಜನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಕೊಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ 28ಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಂತ ಅವರೇ ಬಂದು ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಂತು ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ನಾವಾಗ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಸರ್ ಸ್ನಾನ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಉತ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಸರ್ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು? ನಾವು ಬಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಬಟ್ಟೆಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕಾಲ್ ತೊಳಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೈಕಾಲ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡದ. ಮುಖ ಒಂದು ಜಗ್ ನೀರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ತೊಳಿತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಬರ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಕಣ್ಣಾರ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಒಂದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ದುಃಖ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ವಯಸ್ಸಾದವ್ರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಣ್ಣೀರು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸರ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅವ್ರೊಂದು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ತಾನೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್, ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದು ಈಗ ತಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ವಾಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೋಡಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಿಂದಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿ ವಾಮಿಟ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಅನ್ನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಗಂಟೆ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇಯಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅನ್ನ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Well, Yelahanka cops fired at 2 robbers in Bomavara forest area on the outskirts of Devanahalli. The firing took place when the robbers were trying to escape from the cops. Accused have been identified as Uday Kumar and Pawan. Well, injured are currently undergoing treatment at Victoria Hospital. The police had to open fire on 2 robbers when they tried to flee from the spot in order to evade the arrest, and the duo have now been identified as Pawan Kumar as well as Uday Kumar, and also it is being said that they were involved in several other crimes as well. Well, a case has also been registered in this regard. Meanwhile, the 2 accused have now been shifted to a Victoria Hospital where they are currently undergoing treatment, and doctors are stating that they are out of danger. Well, the police is, in the meanwhile, is investigating the case further. Well, the Hyderabad Traffic Police has issued a traffic advisory as a large number of fans and followers of actor-turned-politician Nandamuri Krishna are expected to participate in his funeral procession today. The procession will commence at 2 p.m. and will reach at Jubilee Hills at around 4 p.m. Well, the funeral is expected to be completed at complete by 6 p.m. Well, the procession will pass through areas like Mazab Tank, as well as several other roads as well, including Whisper Valley T Junction. Now, TDP founder NT Ramarao, son and actor-politician Nandamuri Krishna died in a road accident in Telangana's Nalgonda district early yesterday as he was on his way to Nellore to attend a marriage ceremony of one of his fans. Well, he was 61-year-old Krishna, a former Rajya Sabha member and a former Andhra Pradesh minister, sustained critical head injuries when the car in which he was driving overturned near Anniparthi. Well, the vehicle was flung in the air after hitting a divider and crashed into another vehicle coming from the opposite direction. Krishna, who was not wearing a seat belt, was thrown out of the vehicle and sustained severe injuries. He was shifted to a nearby hospital in Narakatpalli in a critical condition where he succumbed. 2 others accompanying him escaped with minor injuries. They stated that Krishna lost control of the vehicle when it hit a stone, and it was followed by a confirmation by the police, who stated that he was driving at a high speed. Well, people from all across the country are expected to arrive at the funeral of Nandamuri Krishna, who died yesterday after he met with a tragic accident. Well, he was shifted to a nearby hospital, but he succumbed, and the doctor stated that he was critical at the time he arrived. Now, the police official stated that Nandamuri Krishna was possibly driving at a high speed, and after hitting a divider, he lost the control and rammed into another vehicle which was coming from the opposite direction. Well, on that note, we slip into a quick break. News and updates continue on the other side. Do stay with us.
Ready for anything. The new feature-loaded Renault Kwid. Renault, passion for life.
प्योरिटी के 100 से अधिक नेशनल व इंटरनेशनल पैरामीटर्स पर खरा पतंजलि हनी अपनाएं और प्योर हनी के नाम पर 250 ग्राम हनी पर ही 52 से 95 रुपए तक बचाएं।
पतंजलि प्योरिटी की 100% गारंटी।
Introducing Kamdhenu Next Double Ribs Interlock Steel, जो दे 2.5 गुना ज़्यादा bond strength. Kamdhenu Next Next Generation Interlock Steel.
Welcome back. Well, the Sports Authority of India, better known as SAI, has committed to providing sports education to those talented. Then why are they neglecting the Gymnastics Centre in Bengaluru? SAI has transferred the only certified gymnastic coach of Karnataka. Wondering why? Take a look at the story to find out.
We want sports people from India to bring back medals for our country. But is the government doing enough to ensure that? A bunch of national level gymnasts from Bengaluru who are training under the Sports Authority of India at the Banashankari Gymnast Centre have been without a coach for over a month now. It's surprising to see these kids training without a coach, even though it's one of the most risky sports where kids are prone to injuries. To add to it, the infrastructure at the SAI Gymnastics Centre is beyond repair. It is in a dilapidated condition, but parents and kids have no choice but to use the only facility by SAI. Despite no maintenance or coach, over 100 students come by every day to get trained under the hands of some seniors. It's their sheer passion for the sport that gets them going. Now students realize the importance of a certified coach and are requesting SAI to bring back their coach at the earliest. Listen in.
We may think Karnataka is not very familiar with gymnastics, but looking at these enthusiastic kids here, I find it hard to believe, because it looks like we're due to churn out some really fine gymnasts in due time. But if at all there is good infrastructure, if there's a good coach to coach them. These guys are fantastic. We just witnessed how well they've performed right here at this coaching center. But unfortunately for them, they don't have a coach. I mean, the way they're flying on the air and landing, I think if they have better guidance, they will bring our country laurels. And they will be from the state of Karnataka. Why the second-hand treatment to the state of Karnataka? Why isn't SAI deploying a proper coach to the gymnastics center here? Seniors are sort of training the juniors here. So that's, I don't know how SAI is even allowing that. I see a dilapidated condition of this infrastructure of the gymnast center here, and it's very disappointing really. I mean, if I can ask my camera to really pan, look at it. You can really do a lot more for if you want to churn out international level sports persons. Sandhya, tell me your issue here.
I'm practicing since from 7 years. Nam sarge transfer ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. We need him so badly. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು ಅವರೊಬ್ಬರೇ ತುಂಬ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಚ್. ಅವರಿಲ್ಲದೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
I want my coach for going for international. Without coach we cannot be practiced here, and we don't have a proper equipments to practice, and I want my coach to go for international level.
Don't you think a coach is absolutely important to monitor all of these kids so that they do not face an injury?
Yes. Coach is very important in fact, gymnastics is a very dangerous game. coach is very most important here to practice them. My senior, I can practice myself and I cannot give practice to these kids. But I still manage what I know to them. But we are very badly missing Mr. Chandrasekhar. We need back him because we don't have any coach in Karnataka. In fact, there is no Sai coaches here in Karnataka. He was the only coach he was practicing here, but we are missing Chandrasekhar and we need Chandrasekhar back here.
I hear that you're the best gymnast in Karnataka. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
How many medals?
It's like I cannot count myself.
You cannot count yourself. So you just missed being selected at the Asian Games and Commonwealth. I mean, really, clearly, if you're going to be giving out or if you're going to have this kind of infrastructure and no coach, you can't expect these kids to bring back medals or laurels for the country. And we're really looking forward. We're always batting for people who we watch on television if they belong to India. Why can't we first of all provide better infrastructure so that we can motivate them to do all the more? When this guy can come as close to being selected in the Commonwealth and Asian Games, maybe with a coach and better infrastructure, he would have even won one medal by now. What about you?
Our sir, he's been training me also for years. He's the best coach I have ever seen. I want his help. I need a coach like who will get me to nationals, internationals.
Why do you need a coach?
So that he gives me a perfect guidance. With safety, he'll help me.
I am practicing since 9 years. I have played 4 national levels. Now also I am practicing gymnastics, but there is no coach. Our coach has been transferred to Kolkata, so there is no proper equipments for us. We may get severe injuries.
Yes.
That's all.
And I mean, I'm shocked that there's really nobody to monitor them. But I'd like to ask the parents, how are they allowing this? You're letting your kids be at their own risk. So it's at your own risk, at parents' discretion. Ultimately, there's no coach, but you're still coming here to get your kids trained under the supervision of some seniors who are great, but yet not certified to be a coach.
We don't promote all such kinds of things, but the passion they have, the children, the passion they have, what we are seeing from last 6 to 7 years, I'm personally coming both the times, morning as well as evening. So what the passion I see in them, and not only my daughter, many of the children who come here, injuries are there, but the way these people, the passion they have for the sport is in such a way that even God helps them. And coming to risk, not taking risk itself is the biggest risk in a life.
Mr. Chandrasekhar, who was a coach here for so long, has been transferred to Kolkata, where they have 8 coaches to train gymnasts there. And here there's not one coach in Karnataka. Why that treatment?
The authorities they are just mum, and they are saying that we are not they are not authorized to speak on this particular part. So somehow we have got the documents
from Kolkata.
Where saying that this Kolkata branch, which already has 8,
including him, he is a 9 coach.
So 9 coaches in Kolkata. Mr. Chandrasekhar was ideally a coach to Karnataka, but he's also now been transferred to Kolkata. So 9 coaches in Kolkata for gymnastics, and not one coach for these gymnasts here. And here
there, and out of which 30 are, you can say, well trained or something, just like how are. So, and 30 are new students who are joining them. So for 60 students, they need 9 coaches. Then what about Karnataka, which has around 100 students currently now?
100 students, and how many medals has this center earned?
This has earned, you can say 98% of the medals which have been earned from Karnataka are from the center.
From Banchankri.
From Vidyapita Banchankri. And the only coach who has ever been able to produce the medals.
Yeah, why they never recognized our center, I don't know. What happened for the gymnastic, only particularly for gymnastic. All other sports like badminton or cricket, they are sponsoring it like that, and SAI and government and central government, state government, even are predicting only this sport. Why gymnastic, we don't know. We have Deepa Karmakar, we have Uchimura here, and other international gymnastics are here. And entire South India, particularly this center, Bangalore, we have best students. And all medalists are from South India. Comparing to other centers, we are best students. But still we don't have good equipment, we don't have good hall, gymnastic hall, and coach. And coach already 1 month over, still they never recruited any coach. They'll still keep on giving us date on times, reasons, that's all.
Just reasons. I hear that a good bunch of the students are just already left to national level competitions, is that true? And tomorrow a bunch of them are leaving again?
7 of them are gone, they have been selected for the Khelo India. which was held last month in Hyderabad. And tomorrow, around 6 to 7 of them are, 8 members are selected for the Trivandrum, which is going to happen on 1st, 2nd and 3rd of September.
And all these students are going and participating in different national level competitions without having a coach. Is that right? Your child too?
Yeah, my child, 2 childs are there. They are practicing from past 6 years. Without a coach means because they are practicing past 5 years. If now you are left the gymnastics means they cannot go for other game.
Regular practice we need for gymnastics. 1 week if suppose we skip means that one to recover it will take 1 month to 1.5 months.
So this is the mother of all sports. And if you miss even 2 days or 3 days of gymnastics, you lose your form. And you come to the same form, you need at least 1 month. Oh, wow. Because you do fitness, you do conditioning, you do warm-ups very rigorously, which is not available in any form of sports.
It remains to be seen if at all anyone from the Sports Authority of India, usually the officials are seated in Delhi, are going to look at the plight of these kids and come out with a solution at the earliest. With camera person Basuraj, Nabila for NEWS9.
Well, moving on, a pack of stray dogs attacked a 4-year-old boy when he was playing outside his house at Vibhutipura on Wednesday, where the victim Praveen is said to be critical. A class 4 student. Praveen is the son of Manoj and Murugamma. Well, the parents work as housekeeping staff at Manipal Hospital, where the boy is being currently treated. Well, the couple stated that 14 dogs attacked Praveen and they bit his shoulder, forehead and hands. They also dragged him for around 200 meters, while passers-by also rushed to the boy's rescue. A bleeding Praveen was then rushed to Manipal Hospital. Well, Praveen had been to attend a nature's call while playing outside the house when the pack of dogs attacked him. Murugamma has filed a case in HAL police station seeking action against the BBMP. Police said they will issue a notice to the BBMP commissioner.
ತುಂಬ ಕಾಟ ಇದೆ ನಾಯಿಗಳದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾಂಸ ಅಂಗಡಿಗಳದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಚಡ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾಯಿ ತಿಂದು ತಿಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ತಲೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕಚ್ಚಬೇಕೋ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ BBMP ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗನ ಕಾಲಿ ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋ ಜಾಗನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 10-15 ನಾಯಿ ಕಚ್ಚಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ಏಟಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೈತೆ. ಮೈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಚ್ಚೈತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕಚ್ಚಿಬಿಟ್ಟೈತೆ.
Well, that was the mother, Murugamma, of course, stating that Praveen had gone outside to attend nature's call when the pack of dogs attacked him, and literally mauled him. And also they stated that they have spoken about the dog menace issue quite a lot of times to the BBMP officials, and they have conveyed the same to the BBMP commissioner, but nothing was done in this regard. Well, devotees of Baswana are irked by an item dance program organized on the premises of Nandi Temple in Vijaypura on August 28. Well, the devotees are stating that this was not the place chosen for this sort of item dance program to be held, and as it was held in fact on the premises of Nandishwara Temple in Vijaypura, they stated that it should have been shifted to some other place, considering that it is a place where several people come to pray to find their peace of mind. And on the other side, when the loud music is going on, no one will be able to concentrate. Well, this is what at least the devotees who are pretty upset over this issue were seen stating. Well, this was the item dance program that was organized on the premises of this particular temple in Vijaypura. Well, Krishna Janmashtami is one of the most awaited festivals in the country. The festival is celebrated with a lot of enthusiasm and, of course, yummy delicacies. The countdown for the festival has already begun and the celebration has started in full swing. Take a look.
A glimpse into the life of Lord Krishna. Cute and adorable Krishnas on display. Take a look at all the different Krishnas on your screen. Looks like Krishnas of different themes, different idols have already arrived in the city. These idols depict the tales in Lord Krishna's life. It's all about Lord Krishna. We are sure that you guys are already in awe. In fact, many of you might be planning to purchase some of these unique and creative idols ahead of the Krishna Janmashtami festival. But these idols are not for sale. These are the collection from Srinivas Tirumalachar's home. Srinivas is a resident of Jayanagar and is very fond of Lord Krishna. Srinivas has a wide collection of Krishnas at his home, and he invites his friends and neighbors to get a glimpse of this amazing collection. People who visit his home are always left awestruck.
But when we came to his house, we are stunned, we are taken aback, because in my life, I have never seen so many number of Krishnas in different poses, in different methodologies, in different acts of the Godhead. We are taken aback. It is also a tremendous effort to, first of all, collect this, number two, to preserve this, and then to arrange this in a presentable manner. I am sure I cannot do it.
Yes, Srinivas's fondness for these idols started 30 years ago, and for the last 30 years, he has been collecting these beautiful Krishnas. These collections have come from different parts of the country like Delhi, Kanchi, Mysuru, Udupi, to name a few. It's indeed fascinating to see such mesmerizing collections of Krishna. And looks like this time too, the city is all set to be gripped by the chants of Hare Krishna as always. Shruti for NEWS9, Bengaluru.
Well, residents of Tokyo were in for a visual treat on Monday. One of the largest thunderstorms was to roll out onto their city on 27th of August, and the people of the city were ready with their cameras to capture the perfect moment. And just as expected, it was a beautiful sight to see. Take a look.
A one-of-a-kind thunderstorm. Japan is no stranger to extreme and sudden changes dealt out by Mother Nature. However, while residents are often bracing themselves against earthquakes and typhoons, one thing that's surprisingly less frequent in Japan are big, fearsome thunderstorms. So when a large storm front rolled in towards the nation's capital on 27th night, people couldn't be entirely sure of what to expect, but many had their cameras ready to record the events.
Whoa! I got that one.
And the thunderstorm didn't disappoint them, and the residents didn't have to wait till evening to witness the beautiful phenomenon. Dragon's nest lights up the sky. Residents were reportedly dazzled by the force of nature as the meteorological phenomenon, ominously shaped like a mushroom cloud, occurred in Japan. The phenomenon occurred due to extremely high temperatures and humidity levels in Japan's eastern Kanto region. Japanese locals typically refer to the shape of cloud as a dragon's nest. It turned out to be one of the biggest electrical storms to hit Tokyo in years, and residents recorded some eyebrow-raising scenes around the city. Watch the mesmerizing video of the thunderstorm. When nature had its own photo shoot. Several residents captured the wonderful moment. The lightning bolts were so close for some that even the view from indoors was frightening. Downpours turned Tokyo into a water pool. And along with the incessant lightning came torrential downpours, which created pools of water at some of Tokyo's busiest areas. Well, lightning frightens the living daylights out of many. Imagine if we were to witness this phenomenon in our very own city. A NEWS9 report.
Well, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Thank you for watching. Up next is a NEWS9 special. Do stay with us.
जब किचन में हो कुचीना
तो हर कोई बनाना चाहेगा खाना
कुचीना
नान यारो यार नानो नान याರು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
So it's a great choice.
Yeah, but it's a premium car. It must be
costly to maintain, right?
The 4-year maintenance cost of the Skoda Kodiaq is less than 60,000 rupees. All Skoda cars come with India's first 4-year warranty, plus 4-year roadside assistance as well, at no extra cost. None.
So tell me, this special offer is for celebrities like me?